I first met Ahmet, we met in an elevator. He wouldn't stop talking, and so I gave him a spot, yes. Awesome start to the show. Nice to see you guys. Speaking of trying to meet people, I find as an immigrant it's really challenging to meet people here. I actually, for one, I can't do online dating. I really struggle with it because for me, I can't sense chemistry through a picture, right? So I actually prefer nights like tonight, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll see someone's eyes from across a room and I'll just sense like, wow, there is definitely a connection between us, and that connection could be my next visa. Yeah, know what you want. Nice. This is true, guys. It's a little more complicated because I'm a little bit older, and last month, guys, I had a birthday and I turned 41. 41! Thank you. Yeah. I did not realize how expensive it was to stay cute. My God. I started getting my eyebrows done this year, and if you don't know what that means, it means I now pay 30 euros a month to look a little bit surprised all the time. I do other weird shit too, like I got fake eyelashes this year. Like once I got a very good eyelash job, but once I got a very bad eyelash job. Like this eyelash job was so bad, guys, that I couldn't get these guys removed. I know. It was like getting pregnant in the US right now. Buckle up. We've had some pedophile jokes, okay? You guys can handle it. But it is interesting. I am kind of excited though, guys, because after this comedy show I got a date lined up. Thank you. And this guy, he works for Deutsche Bahn. I know. Listen, at this point, I'm not even trying to get laid. I just want a discount and some answers. Seriously. Deutsche Bahn guy, what? 10% chance of showing up on time. I love this woman over here. Like a little giggle box, you know? Like, someone record this shit for the internet. Yes! I love you so hard. It is funny though, like I'm just at that age where like I don't get flirted with a lot in person anymore, but what I do get is a lot of creepy Instagram messages. I know, yeah. You know the type, like I got one the other day that was like, "Hey pretty, are you looking for a daddy to spoil you and support you financially?" I was like, "Excuse me, I am a professional middle-aged artist." Absolutely. I sent this guy pictures of my feet before he asked. And a dick pic from that Deutsche Bahn guy. 41's a weird age to date though. 41 years old. Like, by now all of my religious friends have grandkids. And all my hipster friends have addictions. But I did get asked out the other day by a guy, and I sent the profile to a girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh my God, Tara, like, do not go out with that guy. He's a well-known artist, and he's known for grooming minors." I know, but honestly, with his tastes, I was kind of flattered. A lot of people are really into open relationships. A lot of people are into that. I think I could be into open relationships, but the conditions would need to be really, really right. Like I would really need a lot of emotional support. I would need a lot of communication. And I would need my boyfriend to just be really, really ugly. I do kind of have a dark sense of humor, guys. I do, but I've earned that dark sense of humor. I've been through a lot of stuff. I didn't have a lot of good parenting. I didn't know I was going to be a stand-up comedian. I had no plan. Let me put it this way. There are certain people in life that they make a plan, they stick to the plan, and they achieve that plan. Now, those people are called Swiss, German, or engineers. And then there are those of us creatives that follow this creative flow, which is very messy. Now, there are certain people in life certain things in life you really want done with precision. You know, like surgeries, rocket launches, or shots of Donald Trump. She wants to do it herself. Okay. Give me the gun! Give me the gun! That's amazing. Anyway, fuck that guy. You want that shit done right. But there are other things in life you do kind of sloppy, like travel plans, which explains why my life has always felt like a loose travel plan and not a rocket launch. My life has basically felt like this. Houston, we have no mission. I'm gonna try a new one, you guys. It's a weird time. There's a lot of problems in my country. Like, it's a very weird time to be an American woman living abroad. Like, amongst other things, a lot of rights are on the line, but reproductive rights are on the line. You know, it's very scary. Like, I can't imagine how it must feel like to be an American woman right now in the US having sex. That must be terrifying. But I think we have to do everything that we can to make daily life a little bit better. In the small ways, right? So now in solidarity with my sisters overseas in the States, I'm now only taking cum shots to the back. In fact, I'm gonna have the guy sprinkle out Roe v. Wade. And if he doesn't do it quite right, he has to start over. This is a very new joke, you guys. But I really like the angle. And by angle, I mean the angle he would have to get at to, okay. I didn't have a lot of plans growing up. It's the Christmas season, right? It's holiday season coming up. And I got to thinking like my very first acting gig. Now that was in college, Christmas concert, and all of the short girls got to play Santa's helpers. So they had like rosy cheeks, little tiny skirts, but because I was a tall lady, I got cast to play a gingerbread man. But because I was the man, I got paid 20% more. And because I was in a big furry suit, all the tech guys hit on me. I love it so much. It is funny though, I didn't have a plan growing up. When you're young and a creative and you grow up in the Midwest like I did, you got two choices. Baby, you can babysit or you can bartend. And in both cases, you're passing out drinks to immature idiots. So I worked in bars for many years, right? And I actually worked in bars so much, guys, that I quit drinking. It's a very, very Berlin response to that, yes. So you guys actually have been sober for 7 years, single for 8 years, so the problem is me. Thank you. Shane's clapping because he knows me. Great. He's like, I'm staying at your house, bitch. You're miserable. Okay. Don't tell him about the weird birdhouse decor. Okay. So I used to work at a cafe in California, San Francisco. By the way, do you guys know California? Give me a cheer if you know California. Make some noise. Yeah. So a lot of creatives move there, which means there's a lot of crazy people. Now, have you seen some weird shit on the trains here in Berlin? Make some noise if you have. Yeah. Bad news for some of you, if you're not cheering, you are the weird shit. Same thing in San Francisco. I moved there and it's the first week. I'm riding the bus. I'm minding my own business. There's this little old lady below me. At some point she reaches up and she hits me with her cane. Yeah, she looked up at me and just goes, "Stupid slut." I'm like, how did she know? That's amazing. So I worked at this cafe, and this cafe was located right next to a cult. And the name of the cafe that was located right next to the cult was called the Brainwash Cafe. And in addition to being a cafe, it was also a laundromat. So we had to serve these fucking rich people, do their laundry, serve them drinks to survive the shift. We were just drinking, we were doing drugs, and because we were poor, we would bag up the bread and take it home. So the whole shift was basically cocaine and bread. It was just like living in Berlin, Germany. But this was the darkest point of my life, guys. I remember we had to clean the bathrooms. And they're full of graffiti, just like they are here in Berlin. A very sad place. A lot of people would go there and they would do their heroin. So I remember cleaning the bathroom one night, and I saw someone had written in a Sharpie a line from Leonard Cohen. And it had said this: "Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything, and that's how the light gets in." Because there's nothing that stops people from doing heroin like a good quote. I got in trouble. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm actually fine right now. I've really hit my stride in the past couple years. But when I was young, I was a hot mess. Oh my God, there is a fine line between being an artist and a hot mess, and that line is usually cut with a credit card. So what we would do is we would go to these like hip art parties. If you've never been to one of these hip art parties, people play music, people draw, and to be fair, there's a lot of great artists there. Like my friend Nicole was a fabulous photographer. My friend Steven was an amazing musician, and I was also there. And so one night I decided to drink, and of course I got pulled over by the cops. But you guys, at the time, I was so charismatic and charming and white that I got away with everything. So this cop pulls me over and he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I look at him and I'm like, "Maybe your wife just doesn't understand you." He's like, "No, you were going too fast." I was like, "We could go slow. What's your star sign?" He's like, "No, I need you to get out and walk the line." I was like, "Hold up, Johnny Cash. You don't think that I can walk this line? You don't think that I can walk this line? Hold my beer." I failed that test so hard, guys. So hard. Yeah. I was talking about like race stuff earlier. Can I get a little edgy with you guys? Yeah, can I get a little edgy? Yeah, okay. So as a white woman, I do a lot of accidentally racist stuff. Not on purpose, but like things you don't think about, right? I like that some people are already giggling. That is a good sign. Okay, so it's things you don't think about. Like, I walked into a Middle Eastern store the other day. Oh, she's had it, yeah?
No.
Are you pissed?
It's enough, Sarah.
It's enough. Are you just going to go get a drink?
No, I just really need to pee.
You really need to pee. Okay, great. Give her a round of applause. We're gonna take a break in like 10 minutes, guys. So it's yeah, you know, there's a scheduled break, but that's okay. You know what? Fuck my punchlines. Fuck my fucking punchlines. No, it's okay. Do you guys like dark jokes? Like dark jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. yeah. All right. I really do want a relationship, guys. I want a relationship, but it's hard for me. Like, I had a lot of tragedy growing up. A lot of bad stuff happened. Have you guys heard this phrase that you're attracted to people like your parents? Have you heard this phrase? Yeah. Well, a little tough for me because, guys, my dad died when I was young. You guys, if you have too much empathy, the jokes don't work. Pull that shit back. I'm fine. I'm healing. But it's true. Even though I never knew my dad, I found myself subconsciously attracted to people like him. So I don't hit on people at parties. I hit on them at funerals. The dead ones. Obviously, you guys, these are jokes. These are jokes. Come on, I don't actually date dead guys. No, I just like them dead emotionally. Because that shit feels like home. Okay. I really love an unavailable man. Oh my God, I love an unavailable man. Like, do not text me back and I will fucking find you. I love an unavailable man. But I take the shit to the next level, so I will find an awesome online profile guy, and the profile is so good that their friend has written all this cool shit on their page. One day I realized, holy shit, these dudes are dead. I know, but now I've matured. Now instead of going after those guys, I just go after people that are about to die. Like teachers in US schools. Or Joe Biden himself. Okay. I'm glad that we can all collectively laugh at Joe Biden. Doesn't got much time left. Oh, man. Since I am an American, you know it's funny living abroad for so long, I used to think Americans were just like really friendly, and now I know we're all just like super annoying. You're American! This explains everything! We're loud, we're friendly, we're loud. Oh my God, where are you from? Virginia! Oh my God! This is what we do! Are we having fun? Yes! This is exactly what it was at the cafe. This girl's like, she met this guy from Canada, 2 minutes, she has told him her whole life story. Yeah! She's like, oh my God, are you on WhatsApp? Are you on country. Go back to your country. Yeah, it is really funny though. Man, I used to do a lot of different things. So I bartended. I was a fitness girl for a while. You can see it, right? Fitness, yeah. I used to be into like really intense cardio, like way too intense, American style. You know what I'm talking about, right? Getting chased down the street by a crackhead. Ooh, best fucking workout ever. But it has to be an American crackhead, because European crackheads telling you far too chill. You ever see European crackheads in the train stations? You ever notice that like European crackheads are always DJs? You ever notice that? Like doing crack in Europe is artisanal. It's cool. They want to do crack for a couple of years and retire by the seaside. Versus American crackheads, they mean business. They will chase you down. They are intense. American crackheads, they still have a dream, and that dream is crack. American crackheads, they live to crack. European crackheads, they crack to live. European crackheads, they have a better crack to life balance. I'll finish up on my dating life. You guys have been so fun. You've been so fun. I had kind of a fun summer. I wasn't hooking up for a while, and I realized that the issue was actually me. I was dealing with this deep internal issue called having standards, and never have standards in a big city, guys. So I lowered those standards, and I'm gonna confess to you guys, because you seem cool and trustworthy. I hooked up with a guy in his 20s. Wow. Yeah. Woo! Thank you. Oh my God, girl, you need to try. Is this guy in his 20s? His eyes just lit up. He's just like, yeah! Listen, I would highly recommend it, because like dudes my age, by now, they are already guarded, they are jaded. These young men, they are so sweet, they are so communicative, right? So he actually texted me before the hookup, and he was like, Tara, I just want you to know, for me, this is just some summer fun. I was like, yeah, I know, baby, I know. Can you imagine if I was like, I'm sorry, we're gonna be late to your guys' dinner party. My boyfriend has homework. But this guy, he was really sweet. He showed up on time, the kissing was great, and he finished in record time. Yes, there were some issues. But I treat these young men with a different standard than I would a dude my age. Like with these young men, you gotta be sweet, you gotta be kind, you just gotta take them as they come, which is quickly. And we basically treat these young men the same way that immigration treats us foreigners who don't speak fluently. I'm like, listen, honey, you can stay here if you show me that you're learning. But he did send me a weird message after the hookup. Not sure how I feel about it. He sent me a message that said this: Tara, will you send me a picture of yourself at my age? I was like, no. We didn't have camera phones. I'll finish with this. I like being single, but there are certain things I just really don't like about being single. For example, I don't like vibrators. Right? I like the feeling of a vibrator. I just don't like the sound of a vibrator. We all know the sound of a vibrator, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Bass player. Show me the sound of a vibrator, sweetheart.
Wow.
Was that a legitimate meow? Did you meow? Yes, you did! You weirdo! That is so weird! If you guys have not banged, please bang tonight! Someone call animal control. The woman downstairs is having But you know how vibrators, they make sounds, right? So I find the sound distracting. So I'm a dildo girl, so I like things to look realistic, I like them to feel realistic, and sound realistic. So I think they should sound like this. Hey, what's up with your eyebrows? Baby, I gotta go soon. I have homework. Should we do some crack later? Oh my God, are you from the US? And at the very end, because it's Berlin, they should say this. So, can we just keep things casual then? All right, I have been Tara. Thank you very much. This has been my time. A couple quick announcements. First of all, did you guys have fun? Did you have fun?